ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground.
In this situation, obviously you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Indiana's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive after that performance. To expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Flips it out in the flat. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooper. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And his first pass is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hands it off. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Working that left side now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Here's a heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. Sends it downfield. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the 1st half. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Look, big tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry up of the 1st half. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a 1st half like that there in Bloomington. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect 1st half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Tie game here early in the 2nd half, and offensively it's been going, but after for that incompletion. It kind of kills all of your momentum. This quarterback is really going to have to lock in here for the rest of this game if they're going to win.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands all. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the run, it's Ball. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Surging forward on the sneak.
Picks up 1. Good enough for a first down.
The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it away off his back foot.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
After the misfire, now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. UCLA is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Southern California for some time. They're up by 23 over USC. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching him run the ball to no avail.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Barker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. 4th down, gotta have it here. Fires to the big fella. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mendoza. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step